What is up, you all? We are here for another horror and chill. Hope everybody's doing good, man. Vic, what's up to y'all, man? We'll have a good time tonight, man. Remember to smash the like button. It definitely helps the stream and it pushes us into the algorithm for sure. So definitely smash that like button. Hope everybody's doing good on this Wednesday. It's actually rainy in Ohio where I'm at. And yeah, man, we go talk some horror tonight. Go have a good stream. Also, and remember, super chats push you to the front of the line and leads us to do things, for the channel, and it helps the channel. So if you super chat, we very much appreciate that. Thank y'all so much. And think about becoming a member of the channel. Channel member, man. Definitely think about becoming a member of the channel. That also helps the channel. We go possibly be watching Phantasm soon. And yeah, man. And for my channel members, I want y'all here soon to give us a movie to do a deep dive on behind the scenes, and I think it'll be a good one. But it got to be one that we watched. We could do like an exclusive deep dive, and I think that'll be fun. Do a deep dive with y'all, and then just lock in and talk about the movie a little bit more. I think that'll be cool. So, before we get into it, give my channel members and patrons their video. I appreciate you all. This is for you all, and enjoy. Appreciate it. That being said, I'm about to bring my guy Terry on. We go rock out tonight. We got a good one ahead of us. What's up, Terry? We here.
What's up, bro? Somebody wanted to say hi, Lori, and I wanted to say what's up.
Oh, you still got that? Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
I got that too. And the plastic still, you still got it in the plate. Yeah, I ain't take mine out the plastic.
You know what, bro? Every time I look at this, I'll be thinking like, man, I thought about that time Andy was sitting over there and I was recording her. Man, I should have just went on ahead and met her.
Yeah.
Man, that's man, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I be getting kind of mad. Like, man, that's disrespectful, man. Our line supposed to be long as hell. As good as she's in a movie.
Yeah, Annie with T-Check. I'm not gonna lie, that she's a sweetheart. It was cool. I'm pretty sure she'll be back. She'll be back, especially because like Halloween, bro. It's Halloween. It ain't like it's like Jeepers Creepers or some shit. Like they go bring her back, bro.
Yeah,
she go come again.
They was disrespectful. Wasn't holding nobody at her table. She did have some people that was there though that was on her ass. Like, boy, you wouldn't get no conversation in with her because they was at her table like how they was. With,
they weren't playing. Yeah.
Remember how old boy was with your favorite YouTubers? What's their name?
Grim Life.
Yeah, Grim Life. Boy, I was standing there, man. I wanted to kick it, man. Get out the way. Boy, he having a fat ass conversation. I'm like, damn, let me talk to my people, bro.
Word. Look,
they're like kick a motherfucker in the back, like, man, get out the way, bro. You taking up all the hog in the conversation, boy.
Did you see that they announced Tobin Bell?
Yeah, I seen that.
Everybody happy about that because he don't do conventions for real.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of people going to Horror Hound for him because they get they Saw shit autographed.
Yeah, you're gonna see all types of Saw shit around. And that music iconic. Every time now it's crazy because every time I think about Saul now, I think about you was getting about to leave and then they showed the last part of the black dude.
Yeah,
got his ass. B turned around and looked like, damn.
That was good shit. Saw 10, yup.
Hell yeah.
Look, so y'all, we got a goal going right now. Total of 10 super chats. Let's work together as a team. We could go into I got a fan film playlist that I've really been wanting to watch lately. That I think we can hit a fan because I remember if y'all had to be there for the fan film playlist we had a couple months ago, that was good shit. And paranormal videos, y'all saw how I got last night, and then we got scary commercials, and y'all know the dilly. I'll stay on longer, and I'll test the temperature of the chat and everything, seeing how people feel, and yeah, man, And also I'm gonna see how it feels a little bit later in the chat, but I got something that's really related I want to propose to y'all that I think would be cool, but I gotta see how the chat and everything going. See how type of stream it is, because man, it's starting to get that time, starting to become that time. The weather's starting to break, so low key. Let me see what's going on with Bloody Disgusting. Y'all know how I go. Big what's up to everybody in the chat, man.
What's up,
say,
y'all?
say what's up to everybody. What's up, Kylan? Jerry.
What's up, Jerry?
Ken in there. Jesse. Russ. Paula. And by the way, we're going to be picking our Halloween movies. Well, we're not going to pick them. We're going to draft them off. Gory. Adam, what's up? Miss Erica, what's up? Man, we in here, bro. We in here. And yeah, we in here. So let's see what's going on. Let me see. The best Final Destination Bloodlines kills a clever homage to Final Destination.
Bro, that what's name was funny. At the end with the one with Chris Rock, he's like, "I don't shut that door."
Oh yeah. Yeah, they had a look. They remember as crazy. I was just I talked about this yesterday with Talk to Me, too. But did I talk about that yesterday with Talk to Me too with Rocka? Yeah, they gonna be going 2 directions, and from the looks of it, bro, I'm not gonna lie, we might not get Talk to Me 2 until like 2027.
Damn, bro, it's like that with the video games and everything now.
Yeah, they say they working on other shit, bro. It ain't nothing going on Bloody Disgusting. Adam, my boy Adam came through with the super.
Thanks, Adam.
Got our first super, man. First super. Adam said, if Terry flashed that Annie T-Check poster again, I might die, become a ghost, and end up in a bizarre bug video. Let's go. that poster, you know what was crazy? I know exactly that table where we got that poster from. That older guy, Hoorham. Yeah. And I saw it. I said, damn, I want that poster. And I was gonna get it signed. And then Terry was like, I'm gonna get that motherfucker signed and get it signed if they come to Hoorham. And guess what? This motherfucker Terry had Andy Matichek right in front of him. Man. Brought the poster just in case. Wait, did you?
Yeah.
He bought it just in case and didn't even get it signed, bro.
Yeah, it was
It was right there across the fuck. It was only $10.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember dude had a deal. It was only $10. And it's a crispy ass poster. It ain't pixelated or nothing.
Yeah. Every time I see that poster, man, I'm like, man, that's a live ass poster too.
Yep. Adam, man. We're gonna be talking about Andy tomorrow during our Halloween stream. Y'all Halloween fan, man. Y'all definitely want to be there tomorrow. Horror the Hill special. It's gonna be crazy in there. Adam though, appreciate it. Appreciate the super. We 9 away. And speaking of Andy Matichak, let me get him this video real quick. Here we go.
What was the word? Was it the sister's name? Judith.
Next day, the next day, the motherfucker was dead. What the hell? Oh my God.
What was the word?
Yeah. What the hell?
Michael.
Oh my God.
Got him. Got him.
Damn!
Put your glasses back on.
Put your glasses back on. Got his ass whooped by what's that?
Word.
Man, they gonna quit coming for my girl Joy Taylor. Man, they always
W Adam, man.
Adam.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Man, I can't wait till Halloween season. I was thinking about that earlier. I can't wait. We gonna have a lit. What's up, Dom? By the way, Panero, Jason. What's up, y'all, man?
What's up, y'all? Bro, and it's like you know what I was thinking about too, bro. Not to cut you off, but it's along the same theme. I was thinking about like the power of music, cause like it's like you hear certain songs that ain't got nothing to do with like the Halloween season, but just the fact that you hear it, it make you think of Halloween season, like Mr. Sandman. I'm like, bro, I can't wait. I heard that shit yesterday. I was like, man, I can't wait to Halloween just by hearing the Sandman song.
Mr. Sandman, give me a dream. Bum, 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 bum.
Because you would think that it'd be anonymous with like Halloween, but since it's on like the Halloween movie, it's like, bro, it make you think of Halloween. Like, bro,
I love Mr. Sandman. Every time I hear, I'm trying to think of a Halloween song. I think like if I hear it, I think of Halloween. Mr. Sandman is number one. That's number one. You hear that on like a gloomy, like cloudy day, and it's like all leaves outside. Oh my god, it makes you want to go in the house and watch like Halloween 4 or 78, H2O. Damn, Mr. Oh yeah, he did the Monster Mash. The Monster Mash.
Monster Mash. He did the
Smash.
And that makes you think of back in the days watching horror movies, don't it? When you hear that song, it make you think of back in the days chilling watching a horror movie. That Monster Mash, it just make you think of back in the days.
He was a graveyard smash. I ain't gonna lie, I can't wait for Halloween this year, bro. I just want to see. I love like when Spirit of Halloween opening. I like being able to, because Kenan loves Halloween. I love seeing my son be a big fan of Halloween, bro. Like he liked picking his costume out. He understands the season. So I think that's the beauty of it for me, being able to see my son enjoy it. I love it too, though. I'm a big ass kid. So
one thing I learned with Kenan, and I know Brandon and Monty learned early, you better have some energy if you let Kenan off in one of them stores. He be flying.
Yeah, Kenan, he fast as hell, man.
Especially with animatronics in there, it's over. He touching every single one.
Man, it's crazy because when I was younger, like I would have never thought that I'll have all these collectibles and shit. Like, honest to fucking God, like all channel shit aside, anything. Like, say if I didn't do YouTube, you know what's crazy? I'd probably still have this room. Because I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's no feeling better than coming in a place like as a collector, you come in your room and you see all your favorites, bro. Like that's my whole goal, bro. Is to, well, as a collector, is to come in the room and like it be museum like I'm looking at Megan, Lori, like damn, bro, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. And I actually got a piece that I would like to add to the collection. I usually don't be having pieces that I've been wanting lately, but I got one piece that I gotta save for in the future. And it's a limited too, but I want that shit. And I'm gonna just tell you this, bro. Somebody reached out to me about Valak, and they were like, bro, I'm an artist. I do Valak mask. And I can upgrade Joe Valak to look. Not trying to say it don't look, but I can make your shit look real. Damn. And he showed it to me. This ain't the piece though. I need to put my hands on it. Like it'll make Valak look real, like up close. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna mess with you, bro. Not get some time to think on some shit, bro. But I was like, Jesus Christ, it looked dead. Like the eyes look watery. I'm gonna need that. I mean, I had that Valak since I started collecting, but I definitely would like to upgrade her, so she can look a little bit more realistic, if you know what I mean. So,
yeah, bro. Some people like you ever try to be like? Because I know you don't be giving a full motherfuckers think, but you ever try to explain like that, like being a collector or horror fan or Disney fan or any of that? You try to explain it to somebody that really don't get it and they don't understand. You be like, bro, like if only you knew. Like sometimes you try to explain to people and they don't get it. Like, but one time I tried to explain to somebody at work. And about like just walking past and seeing like the people you got autographs from, you know what I mean? Like, damn,
yeah,
with this person, like, and then you try to explain it to certain people and they don't get it. You be like, hey, you don't get it. That's cool.
I have learned that some people, how we love horror and these characters, some people don't get excited for that because they don't care for it. Like some people, they genuinely. I used to be like that. Like, why don't you care about that type of shit? some people genuinely just built like that. They don't excite them. Like, I
Right.
mean, that's to each his own, but it's like, you know how it is, bro.
Yeah. So when we get around to the Halloween season and Disney and all that, like it'd be certain people I'll be trying to tell at work, like, man, why are you so excited about that? I'm like, man, ain't nothing I can tell you, bro. I'm excited.
Yeah, yup. Jason said, "Will there be a sequel to Willie?" Yes, sir. It is
We
green.
see.
It is greenlit. And speaking of Willie, once again, we got some packages that actually two. I don't know if I want to say two of them is gone, but I'm working with some people behind the scenes. But Willie Part 2, if you want to be a part, $150 super chat facing the film, $50 super chat naming the credits, $125 super chat voice in the film, and then a $300 super chat Highway to Hell package. Comes with exclusive merch, collectibles, Murraysville citizen experience, behind the scenes, be a part of his story, exclusive footage, and more. And this is limited to now. It's 3 spots left. Well, no, it's 4 spots because one of them wasn't this. So yeah, man.
We see.
Hold up, y'all. Hold up. 1 second.
Yeah, y'all want to be a part of that deal. Boy, to get to being Willie is crazy work. Hold on, y'all. Let me put my poster up. 1 second, y'all. He's a monster, man. Monster, man. He's a monster, man. Adam in the chat. I got something to show y'all. Look at this one. Look at this poster I got from Horror Hound. Look. Got Jason, Michael, and Elvira. I'm gonna let y'all guess what that is that she got in her hand. What's that Elvira? What's that Elvira got in both of her hands? Look at that, Adam. That's crazy work. Michael and Jason working together. I know y'all like it. It got the damn light and shit on there. It's all good. Turn that on. Look, y'all. Look at that. That's crazy. What's good, Nightmare Files? Yeah, Miss Erica, I love Elvira. We went to this one store. This lady had a bunch of Elvira stuff. Man, I would have went broke in that store. I had to get up out of there. Y'all know how y'all see so much good shit in the store? It's like, let me get up out of here before I spend too much money. Hey, Paula. Yeah, Miss Erica, that's nice. There's nothing like a VR movie. It's incredible. I wish there would be a screen. Man, Jason, you talking about VR? You ever played the Resident Evil 7 VR? Resident Evil 7 is the one when you was inside the house with the family. You had the older lady and the older man. The grandpa kept coming at you. Yeah, Adam, that poster crazy, ain't it? Elvira on that mug. What she got in her hands, Adam? Look, she got something in one hand, and then she got something in the other hand. I bet y'all don't know what they are. Kylan got it with the Hellraiser box. What's in the other hand, Kylan? What is this in this hand? Yeah, Resident Evil. Oh my god. Miss Erica, remember in the second Resident Evil, Ashanti was in the second one. Man, what you know about snacks, Adam? Ashanti in the second Resident Evil. Yep, the Hellraiser box. I wish we could get another movie with Elvira in it, but she older. She probably like, fuck that. I ain't on that shit no more. Colin talking about he can't see it. Man. Oh, that's because I'm. You see what's in her hand? Look at Jason. He like, man, what the fuck? Bro, man.
Adam Adam, what's up, my guy Adam, man?
Adam. Thanks, Adam.
Adam said, great poster, Terry. Hey, y'all, what if? Damn, I would do that, but I don't feel like want to get shit, Terry. I can't even get no motherfucking posters because
he ain't got no room.
There's too much shit, bro. W Adam, I remember Terry got that poster. W fucking Adam. Appreciate it. Let me give my boy Adam some Loomis.
Kind of joke. I've been trick or treated to death tonight.
You don't know what death is.
W. Jada Sensei, it's crazy because that's how I was gonna talk about this today. Said, yo, B, I'm not sure if you spoke on it yet, but what you think? Listen to me. First off, your boy is going to see Annabelle. I got some shit behind the scenes that I've been covering it so much on TikTok. Man, just wait. I don't want to say too much, but look, I think this. Hear me out. Damn, my motherfucking. Damn. Hear me out. Wait, what am I about to say? Oh shit, W Nightmare Files. W Nightmare. What's up, bro? What's up, Nightmare?
Thanks, Nightmare Files.
Damn. They got some new shit on appreciate it, Nightmare. We got the Dubsky on StreamYard. That shit kind of fucking up the chat. Like you could put the chat up here now. Like, look. And they keep popping up in the chat like it's promoting a beta. And it's giving me a big ass gap in the chat. Like,
I hate when they switch some shit and don't really tell you for real. It'll be like,
well, I'm about to show y'all, see if it worked. This shit's so buggy, man. I was gonna use what I heard is fucking up people's streams. See, it ain't even popping up. Like, look, let me put W Nightmare again. See if it pop up. See, y'all see it? It's in the corner at the bottom, but it don't got the rest of the fucking chat. Like, it's silly as fuck. I'll take that shit off. I heard it's buggy. W Nightmare, though, appreciate it.
Thanks, Nightmare.
With that one, man, we gotta do Lonely Halloween. That's a big super.
I understand it's Halloween, but this is bullshit. You shouldn't be out here.
Oh my god, it's Halloween.
It's Halloween, but this is bullshit.
Lonely Halloween.
It's dangerous.
It's a lonely Halloween.
But this is bullshit.
Trick or treat, treat or trick. Wish a vampire would suck my blood.
Jesus fucking Christ.
This is it. Spooky time.
What the fuck is that?
It's lonely Halloween. It's a lonely Halloween.
Stand is Halloween, but this is bullshit.
W Nightmare, appreciate the super. All right, so to get into everything with the Annabelle shit, this is what I was talking about yesterday that I actually wanted to bring up on Horror and Chill. So, as y'all know, Annabelle is on tour right now, and her first tour area was West Virginia State Prison. It was the West Virginia State Prison, and it was an abandoned prison or whatever. You know, they took her there for an event where she was being shown off. People could take pictures with her, videography, shit like that, right? Then they end up moving her. This is fucking crazy, bro. They ended up moving her to New Orleans, and they're literally driving with Annabelle on the fucking road, right? They're driving with her on the road. We got this fucking priest, and he's in the fucking back seat throwing holy water on Annabelle, which is crazy as hell, right? And they get to New Orleans, right? They get to New Orleans, and once they do, people are watching it. Annabelle, they're looking at her. She's in a case or whatever, and it's a voodoo shop next door. And let me see if I can find a video. It's this lady. Her name is the Voodoo Bone Lady or some shit like that. Let me see if I can find it. Voodoo Bone Lady. Annabelle. And this is crazy. I'm gonna tell you what I think is going on with this shit. All right, here we go. I got a good one. So look, I have to pull this up real quick. Check this shit out. Y'all hear what she's saying?
Yeah, they be thinking, man, that's what I'm saying. In their mind, they be thinking they got something going on and all that. All right, you supposed to keep on playing. Thinking you got some power or something.
Look. So look, she actually does voodoo or whatever, right? So she does voodoo or whatever, right? And later that day or later that night, or I think it's the night after, old plantation from the 1800s actually burned down. So a lot of people are saying, including myself, because y'all remember what the fuck the Warren said. The Warren said, well, Lorraine Warren said, do not it's called the Nottoway Plantation. But she said, if you ever do something with Annabelle where you take her out the case, you move her, you challenge her, or anything of that nature, that basically hit her up so she could take care of her because Annabelle is dangerous, right? So for years, people said that the Warrens were frauds. They said the real Ed Lorraine Warren were frauds. Their stories were fake. Okay, cool, right? If it's so fake, why the fuck is Annabelle in New Orleans, and the moment she leaves and gets challenged by a voodoo woman, look, the fucking plantation in New Orleans burned down. Literally burned to the ground, bro. It's literally burned to the fucking ground. And it's videos that people are having on social media where it's looking like it's fucking old slaves walking through the fire. Like, listen to this, though. This was crazy. So somebody else shit burned down in New Orleans. Marie LaVue, she's another voodoo queen, right? Her house burned. And what's crazy is I put two and two together, right? So if Bone Lady, the voodoo Bone Lady, right? If she challenged Annabelle, right? And everything. And we all heard about the stories from Annabelle about the priest, the dude on the motorcycle who died in an accident for challenging Annabelle tapping on the glass. It's almost like Annabelle was giving a warning because look, 2 days ago, Marie LaVue, she's actually a voodoo queen. Look, her fucking house toasted. And her husband was actually asleep. His name was David. And he said that basically if his wife wouldn't have woke him up because she heard popping noises, they would have probably died, bro.
Damn.
New Orleans, bro. And it's so, look, nothing happens. I mean, shit happens in New Orleans, but nothing started happening until they brought Annabelle to New Orleans. Then she went to San Antonio, Texas, to the Black Swan Inn. It's like a big haunted place. Boom. Then right now she just went back home. So Annabelle just went back home, right? They took her back to the Occult Museum, Warren Occult Museum. But her tour kicks back up in July, bro. She's going to be going to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. If y'all know y'all American history, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania is where one of the biggest parts of the Civil War took place, one of the bloodiest wars in American history. You telling me they ain't finna open up nothing?
Right.
All them dead motherfuckers. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, make it make sense, bro. And if I believe in that shit, I'm telling you, I don't care what nobody's talking about.
Yeah.
W. Adam, I believe in that shit.
That shit can't be no coincidence, man. It can't be.
Do you think that's Annabelle that did that shit?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's Annabelle who did that shit.
Man, bro, it's like, and even if it ain't, why would you even attempt it? That'd be people's problems in their mind. They think they like not disrespecting people's religions and stuff, but man, motherfuckers be thinking they too powerful, almost to the point where they think they God or something. Like you out there wielding stuff and talking all this, man.
It's a video that Lorraine Warren. It's a video where she says basically that if you touch it, have any interaction with it, never take Annabelle out the case, never look her in the eyes. Lorraine Warren said she never looked Annabelle in the eyes. She just can't stomach to do it because it's a tarot card that's on the case, and the reason the tarot card is up there is because Ed Warren put it on there to remind people what's behind that glass, and the tarot card describes the devil.
Yeah. And I want to say this too. Correct me if I'm wrong, Miss Erica, but I don't think in the Bible God tell you something about challenging evil and stuff like that. Like God ain't telling you to
hell
like,
nah.
up and, like antagonize this and the because God don't expect you to be powerful enough to do that. Like people walking up on it like they actually God or something, like tempting it and stuff. Like, man, like correct me if I'm wrong, Miss Erica, but I don't think you're supposed to be like tempting stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, nah, you don't because at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this. So you know Annabelle, the story behind her, basically, a child died, and then the parents were grieving, and then the soul of the child happened to go into the doll alongside of a demon, right? Boom.
Right.
And then we get Annabelle. Matter of fact, let me get Adam his super chat video real quick, and I'm about to bring up something that's really fucked up. W Adam. Adam said, boom, boom, boom. Gonna miss everybody at the crossroad. Never, yup, that's right. Adam, no, bro. He hit. W Adam, bro.
Hey,
for that, Adam, we gonna gather by the river. Appreciate it, Adam.
Vests and blue suede shoes. Would you like a drink? Yes, we'll gather at the river, the beautiful, beautiful river. Gather with the saints at the river.
W Adam, W. Hey, y'all, we 6 super chats away from the goal. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yup, Miss Erica said she believed it. Wow. Let me see. Dale Hall said, yup. Annabelle said, I'll call your voodoo and up on you on one. Now I ain't gonna lie. She playing with them, bro. They card. She pulling their card. Annabelle is going, yup, that's exactly where I'm only going to that event just to see Annabelle. Yup. I'm going to that event just to see Annabelle. But y'all want to know what's crazy? Have y'all heard about Robert the doll?
B, you know what's so crazy, B?
What?
Like, the crazy thing is, man, they do all that stuff like pulling holy water on and all that, and she can still do what the fuck she want to do if you tempt her. That's
powerful. That doll is powerful. You know what's crazy? So it's a doll. His name is Robert. Robert the doll. He's in Key West, Florida right now, right? It was a woman recently that bought like a Robert because they sell a replica of his doll in the gift shop. Weird as hell. Right. But she takes she takes the replica of the Robert the doll and she puts the Robert replica on top of the glass. And she says this: transfer all your evil to me. Will transfer all your evil to my doll. I want to take a piece of you home with me, right? Make a long story short, guess what? The fucking doll is in the glass, right? She takes the doll to her house. She's sick as fuck on her deathbed right now as we speak. Look, and then look, I'm gonna show you something that's actually crazy. So the little boy who owned Robert, the first owner, his name was Eugene, right? Right. His grandfather, I want to say, or his dad gave it to him as a gift. The boy was actually so clingy to Robert, like he fucked with him on a high. He took him everywhere, slept with him. But he started to notice that Robert was doing shit. Like he'll move, he was causing problems in the house and all of this. So he ended up putting Robert in the attic for a minute. And his attic had a window. And his friends outside would be like, bro, that dog that you used to have, that dog be in the window, bro. He be looking like a person with this. And look, here go a picture of him. This is Robert the dog. So that sailor outfit that he has on, that was actually Eugene's outfit. So they put Eugene's outfit on the dog. So do you see? So the rumor is, well, not the rumor. Well, what they say about Robert the doll is he don't want you taking pictures of him, looking in his eyes, or any videography, right? Or just disrespecting him. So a lot of people did it, right? A lot of people did it. And you see these letters and shit that's behind Robert. Like they all in the glass, like hella letters on paper. Yeah. Basically, those are letters from people who disrespected Robert. Showing like taking pictures of him, videography. And the reason they ended up sending him letters is because either somebody in their family died, they almost died, or they're sick as fuck. He's right now sitting in Key West, Florida, bro.
Bro, I wonder if you looked up the top 5 like most dangerous dolls, if Annabelle would be 1 and he'll be 2.
Annabelle #1. Look, I'm telling
Yeah, I
you.
know Annabelle will be number 1.
Let me see.
That's crazy how they made the when they did the Conjuring film, they said let's make her look even creepier, man, because the creepier version, like the made up version, look even creepier. But it's something about like that Cabbage Patch, the Raggedy Ann doll is just like more scarier though, because it's like, because you know that's the real one. It's like, bruh.
Oh, originally they tried to hold up. Damn, matter of fact, originally they tried to get the Raggedy Ann for the Conjuring shit. They told them no. The people that own the rights to it, they said nope. Look, damn, it's Robert the Doll. He #1.
Damn, they got Robert.
Annabelle #2. I told you.
Who number 3?
Ruby.
Who the fuck is Ruby?
Not every haunted doll is a harbinger of evil. Take Ruby, for instance, who wishes only to feel the love and comfort of another. Believed to be over 100 years old, the porcelain doll, later known as Ruby, had been passed down across generations. Her true owner was a young girl who tragically passed away with the doll in her arms. A kind soul, the girl imprinted on Ruby, giving herself the chance to remain on our plane of existence. Unlike her more demonic and malevolent counterparts, Ruby doesn't harbor ill will against the living. After the young girl passed on, Ruby remained within the same family for generations and thought it was common for anyone who held her to feel ill and exhausted. It's not unthinkable that the young girl's spirit was siphoning energy to allow her the strength to move about on her own and amid unexplainable sounds. No one has ever knowingly been injured by the doll. So why the fuck? Of course, it's #3. That's why. But Robert the Doll, his shit. I'm telling you, I just told you a story about him. He got. You ever saw that movie called The Boy?
Yeah, The Boy was crazy.
Yeah, that's what that's based off of.
Damn, for real?
Well, a little bit loose.
Yeah, because I'm about to say real motherfucker out the wall is based off of that. Remember that real motherfucker was on the wall or some shit? Man, The Boy was crazy word. What was the last two? What was the last 2 dolls?
It was some shit called Aki. Well, that was the last one. Aki or something like that.
They only had like the top 3.
Yeah, I think it was 4. It could be. But Annabelle and Robert is the main ones. Them other ones. Annabelle and Robert, bro. Them the ones that you always go hear about.
Bro, you know Robert, man. You know the brand, bro. B. Don't kill me for this, but you know the first thing I'm thinking of when I seen that Robert doll.
What?
Bro, I thought of Willie because they both got like a certain type of uniform.
Yeah,
bro, that's wild.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie though.
Like
Robert,
the overalls, you think of certain things, make you think of certain characters. Like,
Robert, I ain't gonna lie. That I heard about that story like for a long time. Like he is really one of them. Like he one of them for sure.
And somebody said that it was somebody in the chat yesterday. I don't know if it was Adam or somebody said something about the Robert doll more crazier than Annabelle.
Yeah, Robert, bro. Everybody know about him. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody know about him, bro. He just one of the dolls that everybody basically know when it comes to this doll. He has more of like a presence than Annabelle because his story is so dark. Like I said, it was about this little boy named Eugene, and basically his dad or his grandpa gave him the doll. And when he gave him the doll, he got real clingy to it. But the doll, like, bro, one of the stories was that somebody was outside, and I think it was his friend, and they saw Robert in the fucking window. He like moving like a real person, like looking and shit. And then And oh yeah, it's another part of the story too, where basically I think they either donated the dog to a woman, or she lived in the house and found it in the attic, and it made like the dog made her life a living hell, bro. Like she ended up dying and shit, and then the dog ended up coming from her to the fucking museum in Key West, Florida. It's still, you can go visit Robert the dog in the museum right now. The world haunted dog, most haunted dog. Oh.
I had my motherfucking phone in my pocket, so he don't think I would have taken a motherfucking picture. Like shit, phone in a back pocket, goddamn.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that shit with Annabelle though is scary though. You know what's crazy? So I've been looking a lot into the shit with Annabelle in New Orleans. Bro, when you really look at Annabelle pictures, but that dog big as hell, like Megan. She just can't stand up. She like I'm gonna pull a picture up of her.
Yeah, you can't stand her up because she like
Raggedy Ann.
Yeah. Man, bro, you remember that one what's the guy we watched yesterday? His videos.
Oh, Bizarre. Bub.
Yeah, remember that time that day we was watching that night we was watching Bizarre Bub and that person was having activity in their house. They had like Raggedy Ann dolls and shit. Like, oh, bro, we see why you going through shit.
Yeah.
Motherfucker had Raggedy Ann dolls sitting on the bed and all types of shit. Like, yeah, you people can't leave well enough alone. Like, all right.
Let me see if I can find.
She think because she know voodoo and all that shit running around and challenging Annabelle, that's gonna mean something, bro. You not God.
Here go a good picture of her right here.
Man, that's gonna be scary as fuck seeing her in person. B, she big as hell, like sitting in the fucking.
Look.
God damn. Looking at you like, what's up?
That's actually crazy as fuck.
So if you challenge her through that, nothing can't happen because it ain't actually
shit.
No,
well, hey, on my video on TikTok, bro, this motherfucker saying I don't claim no negative energy. Like people just don't want to deal with it. Like that's people, that shit got people,
God damn.
That shit got people scared, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Annabelle, bro, you know what's crazy though? For years, bro, literally for years, people used to say the Warrens was fraud. Like that shit ain't real. I think that this is what is going to make it like, how can I put it? This is going to kind of elevate their name a little bit more because I'm telling you, I said it in a TikTok video. I think that this is going to be some shit that they go use for her resume, bro, in a couple of years. That New Orleans shit, that plantation, bone lady, voodoo lady, and they going to probably damn near make a movie out that shit, bro. Like,
and it's damn near like Annabelle adding to the lore. Like, hey, I got some shit for your ass.
Yeah, and it's crazy because, like, bro, if we hit the goal, y'all, matter of fact, hey, we 6 super chats away. If we hit the goal, bro, we can watch some videos on Annabelle and Robert. What y'all trying to do?
Yeah.
If y'all we 6 super chats away, y'all. We can really dive into the story. I could pull up some videos, bro, and we could watch the stories on Annabelle and Robert, bro. Word, like not the stories, but just some shit that we can hear about. 34 likes, appreciate it, Ken. Dale said she's 33-inch Raggedy Ann dog, almost 3 feet. You can't even find. You know what's crazy? You can't even find a Raggedy Ann doll on the internet for real, like Annabelle. Like back in the day, you probably could. Cause some of these dolls, you can't even look into their eyes without getting cursed. Yeah, that's what people say. I ain't gonna lie though. I was watching some videos of people that went to visit Annabelle recently in New Orleans. Bro, it was this lady. She said that when she went up to Annabelle, her body, she said, like, seriously, her head wouldn't even let her look up. Like, look, that's how intimidating the doll is. I saw it on TikTok. She said the doll so intimidating at the moment because where they had it at was in an old like ceremony room, like on a podium, and you walk up to it and you could take your picture. And they said it's all up to you. Like you could take your picture, videography. They just asked, don't touch Annabelle, and they said you could take the picture as close as you want. Like you get close to the case, just don't touch it, right? Bro, the lady said that. So they was in line or whatever, right? And she was in line to meet Annabelle. She said she thought she was gonna be cool because she just felt like, okay, it's a doll. But when she walked in that motherfucker, like she was seeing people in front of her, like take the pictures from Annabelle. She's like, oh yeah, they might be overdoing it. And this lady actually, she's big into paranormal. Man, she said she walked to Annabelle, she couldn't even lift her head up. Like, even in her picture, she kind of like, she said she wanted to have like a nice picture for her. She wanted to have a nice picture for her collection room and shit, for her prayer shit. Yeah, she said like on some real shit, bro. It was like, yeah, she couldn't even like push through with it for real. She can't push through with it because she said she's so intimidating.
Yeah.
Like when you looking at her, because it's of course she's gonna be intimidating though, because you start to think of the shit she capable of and what you heard about her.
Yeah.
So it's like you will be a silly ass motherfucker not to, you know what I'm saying? You will really be silly, bro, to not do that.
And you know what, B? We got, and you know, bro, you know I'm telling the truth when I say this. We got
oh shit.
We got people in the hood that don't give a fuck, don't believe in nothing, and they just like they them ones that got the DMX Cameron type of attitudes that'll fucking touch Annabelle and kick her down and all types because they don't give a fuck. But bruh, you know we got dudes like that's in the hood. You know what I mean? B, like they don't care.
Yeah,
they don't
get your ass man.
Yeah, they don't care about none of that shit. Like, man, bro, that'd be crazy, man. They gotta have some type of man. They gotta have heavy security just in case a motherfucker want to try some dumb shit like that.
Word. Hey, boy, that boy Nightmare boy, he out here tripping in the chat. He just did 3 super chats back to back. 1, 2, 3. That puts us at 3 super chats away from diving a little bit more to Robert and Annabelle, bro. Because it's seeming like that's what everybody want to talk about, y'all. We 3 super chats away. Let's work as a team. Hey, that boy, you know why Nightmare doing that shit though? It's because he fuck with that type of shit. He got a whole channel dedicated to all that creepy ass shit.
Yeah.
Nightmare, bro. Nightmare. Hold up. That month. Hey, he just did 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold up. Let me see what he gonna do. Let me see what he gonna do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Matter of fact, if he go all the way through, we gonna throw the Willie trailer up, bro. We gonna throw that Willie trailer up. He go all the way through. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna put the pressure on him. He did enough. Yup. Look, Nightmare. I'm gonna still throw the trailer up for him though. That was player, bro. Here we go, man. Like I said, part 2 coming soon, bro.
Bro, you're literally a fucking weirdo. What the fuck is that?
Smash your dick in your ass. They'll fucking learn.
Instead of panic, you should probably get down here quick.
Hey, that boy Nightmare, boy. He came through. And then look.
His dog, if it was a Willie doll on life, man, that'd be the creepiest shit ever.
Nightmare.
Nightmare, y'all.
And Adam, y'all. We just hit that fucking goal. So we about to find us which video y'all want to go first? Y'all want to try to find an Annabelle video first or a Robert the Dog video first? fucking Adam, though. Or I got a video we can watch. Real talk, and then y'all could pick. We'll watch this one first. Matter of fact, to get Adam, I'm gonna do something special for Adam and Nightmare. Forget a video. Annabelle Nightmare said, "All right, bet. Which one y'all want to watch?" Let me watch this one first, and then let me see if I can find it. This is the one I was talking about with Lorraine Warren, and then we go watch we go find some more. Hold up, Lorraine Warren.
Post her up real quick.
Hold up.
Lights and shit. I said, fuck the dumb shit. I turned the lights on. Shit.
Wait, where's that video at?
I always turn on lights on Wednesdays, man. They were doing horror and chill. Horror and chill be different, man. You get to get into that real horror.
Word. Hold up. Let me see if I can find that.
And I'll be going, bro. I'll be getting into Amazon like Thursday mornings.
Yeah.
And fucking horror and chill still be on your mind. It'd be like, bro. Man, we done had the scary phone calls and everything. You going to work feeling weird as hell. Like,
hold up, I got y'all. Where the fuck? I see that at.
Yeah, dudes in the hood don't be caring. They are fucking push Annabelle down and shit, thinking it's all gravy. Yeah, go ahead. Get your ass torched up.
All right, we gonna watch this one.
No,
we gonna
not
watch
yet.
this one, y'all.
Did they to the wheel yet?
I'm not checking y'all. Look, we about to watch this one. Look, this a real deal video right here. This look how grainy it is. Look.
You ain't getting it, Kenyatta. No wheel tonight.
The Raggedy Ann doll. Yes. That's probably the worst thing we have in this whole museum. That Raggedy Ann doll was given to a nurse in 1970 by her mother as a Christmas present. Mm-hmm. But as most girls do, even 28 years old, she would take the doll to bed with her, wrap her arm around, and go to sleep. I do the same thing with a pillow. But then she started taking it to the breakfast nook where the arms one morning went onto the table. Mm-hmm. Now, she lived with another nurse, and they shared the expenses of the apartment, which was 4 blocks away from Hartford Hospital. Right. At that point, they told the girls about the incident, and one said, I know a medium. So they held a seance that night.
Damn, this is Ed Warren talking.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Night. And the woman had told them, the medium, that there was a spirit of a 6-year-old child in the doll by the name of Annabelle, who had been killed outside of their apartment house in an automobile accident. Mm-hmm. Well, there was such a child, but God does not allow a child spirit to go into a doll. This was a devil, a demon inside the doll, which was impersonating the spirit of a child. Well, they treated it like it was a child. They got extra clothing, and they got different types of...
Did y'all hear what the hell he just said? He said it was a devil.
Bracelets and things for it, just treating it like a little girl. They would take it for rides. But then they started to become frightened when things were happening in the house, sounds, knockings, rappings, whispering. And they said, oh, Annabelle must want another seance. Mm-hmm. So they would hold a seance going deeper down that road of no return. Then they would take the doll and put it on the bedroom, in the bed, and they'd leave it there. They'd come home after midnight, the 2 girls, open up the door, and this doll would be standing there waiting for them. Now, that doll can't stand. You can see it has very flimsy legs, but I've seen it stand. Now, these are all the diabolical manifestations that we look for. Well,
excuse me?
One of the fiancés of one of the girls said, get rid of the doll, burn it, throw it away. He wanted to get rid of that doll. Mm-hmm. He fell asleep one Saturday afternoon. And the doll was put right across from him on a couch. And the girls were fooling around saying, well, now, Annabelle, you help us to clean up. Just like it was a little kid. Yeah. All of a sudden, he woke up with a start. He was sweating. He said, my God, he said, what a nightmare I just had. I dreamt that Annabelle there was strangling me, and he had marks on his throat. Was it psychosomatic? Well, he walks over to the doll, he picks it up, and looks at it, and throws it right across the room. You're nothing but a rag doll. You couldn't hurt anyone. With that, 7 slashes appeared on his body, 4 in the chest and 3 on the stomach. The blood came right through his shirt. Wow. Now they were all frightened. Things were flying around the room. They called the High Episcopal Canon in Hartford. He called Father Richard Nolan. Father Nolan called us. We went to the house. Exorcism was performed immediately in the home and over the people. I took the doll back to my home here, where it's in the museum now. At one time, I had it just sitting in a chair. But a priest came here one day and he said, Ed, this doll is supposed to be infested by devils. He picks the doll up and he throws it across the room, just like the young man in the house. God is more powerful than the devil. I said, yes, Father, you're right. God is more powerful than the devil, but no priest is, no man. On his way home in a brand new car on Route 84, the car went out of control, almost head on into a tractor trailer truck. It was demolished, and the priest was almost killed. The last thing he remembered seeing was that doll. A detective, a homicide detective that Lorraine and I were working with, wanted to see the museum. We work on many cases where children are murdered or whatever. And he came down here, looked all over, he said, you know, Ed, of all the things here, I can't take my eyes off that doll. At that time, it was still in a chair. The phone rang. I said, I'll be right back. Don't touch anything in this room. Everything in here is unholy, unblessed, the opposite of what you would find in a church. Well, I wasn't even up there talking for 10 minutes when I heard him coming up the stairs. He had to come through the passageway into the Halloween room and up into the kitchen. This man was a huge guy. He was about 6'3", 250 pounds, used to seeing grisly sights. He was sweating. He couldn't speak. He was trembling. I thought he was having a heart attack. I told him to sit down and I'd call an ambulance. He said, no, Ed, it isn't that. I said, well, what's wrong? I don't want to talk about it. That's what he said. I don't want to talk about it. Sometimes a little macho and cock, you know?
Sure.
And Lorraine walked in and he looked at Lorraine, and I guess he found it easier to talk to a woman than a man. He said, I'll tell her about it, but I don't want her to ever talk about it again. Well, she didn't have to. The doll had been in the chair over in one corner of this room. When I came in, the doll was over in another corner on the floor. Everything had been knocked over, like there was a terrible struggle here. There was a terrible struggle. This man had picked that doll up. His aura had mingled with the aura of that doll, and something so terrible occurred that he resigned from the police department 3 months later and moved to California.
Is that right?
A young man came in here one day with a bunch of college students, and after I told him about the doll and many other things, he came over here. I was standing over in the other corner. He started tapping on this glass and said, I don't believe any of this is a bunch of hooey. He said, if that doll can do anything, let it do something to me right now. Put a slash on me. I put him out of the building. He was on a motorcycle. 3 hours later, he was dead. The girl that he was with said that he was laughing about the doll when the motorcycle, just like the car, went out of control, hit a tree, and killed him instantly. The girl was in the hospital for over a year. You do never challenge devils.
Don't mess with the devil. That's for sure.
No. Told you.
Yep.
That shit, bro. You see how nonchalant like Ed Warren was though? Like he just saying it like y'all gotta believe this shit. And then it's so crazy. It's 2025. That video probably was, man, Ed Warren was still alive saying that shit. So imagine this. I'm not saying it. So imagine like you go into the Warrens Museum, right? And then you the dude, and you challenge Annabelle. And then you find out that night that shit real. Like, I think that's what the U.S. is going through right now. I think people thought that Lorraine Warren and Ed Warren was frauds. They done took, and I don't know if I could show this clip because this clip is Warner Bros. And I don't want to risk it, but it's a clip. I can show y'all the clip right here. Matter of fact, we could watch it together. How about that? We could watch it together. I can't pull it up though because I don't want to get no copyright from Warner Bros. I heard Warner Bros. Be on bullshit. But look, you see it? It's right here. It's this one right here. See, I watched it before. It got the red under it. I'm about to put it in the chat, y'all. We could watch this one together.
What is there? The Conjuring, the real Lorraine Warren.
Matter of fact, we ain't gotta watch it right now. We gonna watch that at the end because I don't want people to come in and think like I think people don't. I don't know how to explain it. I just think people don't be wanting to do that for real. Like, you know, come in here, check the link out. We gonna do that at the end. But look, this right here, I never seen this. So this video was posted 7 years ago. We in a rabbit hole now. So W Adam and Nightmare. But look, so Warren Occult Museum walkthrough. This is a couple 7 years ago that when they was doing tours in the Warren Museum, they obviously got to do the walkthrough. This is what I wanted to do, but they wasn't doing them. And look, here it goes.
So now it's raining. It's the perfect time to try to go back into the Warren's Cult Museum.
Look, there go the museum right there.
I don't know if I can go in that motherfucker, boy. I ain't gonna lie. And if I do meet Annabelle, I ain't talking. I ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah, I can't risk saying
totally
nothing.
the lights off in here.
Man, that shit creepy already. Where the armor at? What the fuck is that? Oh yeah, they got some scary shit around this.
We got a shadow doll.
Yeah, the shadow doll. Man, what the fuck is that, B? What's that right there?
Oh no.
You seen that unicorn looking thing? What the fuck was that? Man,
We got a Ouija board.
Man, fucking Halloween masks and shit. Man, B, I'm gonna need a deep dive on this, bro. I'm gonna need you to find out what all these things mean. Man, what the fuck is that right there? What's that big ass button?
Ooh, not to be light.
Bro,
Nah, that actually is.
Doll, you seen it?
Yeah, no, that's actually scary as fuck. To be that close to Annabelle is crazy work.
Yeah, Annabelle stand out. She in a big ass house looking thing. Man, what the fuck is that?
Man, all these pieces, I will tell you this, it's from locations where people died or done died. That's where I got these pieces from. Look, they go Ed Warren right there, the one from the movie.
Man, I'll be scared because what if you bump something?
Man, you know how fucking scary that is?
Man. And if you too heavy set, your ass is through. Your ass bump something, your shit is through, bro.
All right, let's see if I can find another one. That was only 2 minutes, y'all.
Man, that's crazy. What was the name of that one, B?
Just type in Lorraine Warren Annabelle in the museum. Just type that in. These are the dudes right here. That's not the dude with the hat. He's on that tour right now with Annabelle that we about to watch. This guy right here with the hat that we about to see, he's actually on tour with Annabelle right now. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, this shit's crazy. We go do Robert the Dog too, y'all. This is actually crazy. I think this right here, this dude right here is their nephew that's in charge of this shit right now. But
man, I hate these fucking commercials, man.
Look.
Oh man. I just had the worst nightmare. And Don's like, well, what's wrong? What's the matter? Because I had a dream a nightmare that doll there was coming up my leg and trying to strangle me to death. So he grabs the doll off the couch, Lou, throws it across the carpeting, and says, "That's just a Raggedy Ann doll. That can't hurt anybody."
That's the same story.
7 psychic wounds appeared on Lou's chest and stomach. 4 across the chest, 3 across the stomach. Like somebody took a scalpel and went, and through his white t-shirt, you can see blood marks. That's called psychic wounds. I can tell you quickly the story behind Annabelle. I'm going to open this case up, Dan, so they can...
Look, he opened the case up.
Of course, we're not going to touch Annabelle, but we're going to just open the case up.
I built this case to represent Ed's original case. I added a couple extra things for our protection as well your protection when you come to the Paracon to view Annabelle. So on top, you see a crucifix on the top, and on the side, each side, there's one. So that represents the Trinity, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Hell yeah, Adam. That'd be a messed up one to be drunk in.
On this case,
this is really scary. I would not even dare ever. She coming to Lexington, Nyla. I know y'all go to convention. She coming to Lexington.
And behind Annabelle, behind the felt, inscribed into the walls is the Lord's Prayer.
Terry scary as fuck.
Man, I'm looking at museum part.
The evil within Annabelle in this case.
And we have a Catholic priest come.
Just you talking made me jump, bro.
We move it.
Chat, real quick. If I go, because they said videography and photos are up to you. When I go meet Annabelle, do y'all want me to vlog it?
He can.
That's a big milestone for the channel, bro.
Us, yeah. And he's going to bless the doll itself. along with the case. They'll say
That's
certain
the one that I
ritualistic
got right
binding
here.
prayers
Yeah, that
of
motherfucker look creepy as fuck.
they bind what's there, so it can't go any further than the case. The evil, those prayers allow the evil to only go so far, and it stops it. It encases
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I
from
probably
going farther.
after this, I'm about to look
That's
up
why
the
people say,
tickets
"Why
and
don't
see
you
if
get
they
rid of
still
the doll?"
available,
Why?
bro.
We have it encased. Plus, it's evidence of the paranormal.
Man, they got
All right, we gonna pull up another video, y'all. Hold up real quick. I'm about to see if the motherfucking ticket's still available.
Bro, they got the top 10 terrifying artifacts from the Ed and Lauren. Man, what was that fucking? What's the name of that big ass fucking bride doll? Man, that was big as hell.
All right, hold up. Y'all probably be scared to watch the video, won't y'all? See if Annabelle tickets available still. Damn, so I will probably go on a Friday. It costs $40, so it's gonna be a total of like $80 to see Annabelle.
Yeah, bro. Let me know. I want to go. Man. All right. Just let me know when they had the money. All that.
I'm gonna get my ticket soon because I think all the hype with them being on tour with her gonna cause it to sell out.
Yeah, let me know, bro. Please.
Fuck no, keep that case closed. I will never meet Annabelle. I'm gonna meet her because I'm a big like paranormal fan. I want to say I actually did that. So let me see. Bro, I'm about to show you the dude. He was changing the case on that motherfucker, bro. Let me see if I can find a video.
Somebody in that video we just watched when they was in the museum, bro. Somebody said, knowing my luck, I trip on something and end up touching every single thing. Boy, yo, it's gonna be cursed by everything.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull up that video real quick with Lorraine Warren. I mean, not Lorraine Warren. Lorraine Warren. Look, this the one I was telling you. She said, "Don't look at it. Look."
Show you the house. There's a lot of pictures.
Just right before she passed away.
House. Here's one of the pictures of Ed and I.
So we go pause it. Come on, I just want y'all to see this shit. I just want y'all to see it.
You guys were inseparable.
Oh yeah, yeah, we were. We didn't do anything without with them.
So Ed died before Lorraine. He had a heart attack.
You're in probably one of the most haunted places.
Where the armor at?
Because of the things.
It's somewhere in there.
Here. Everything in here has been taken from some place where people are either killed.
See, that thing right there.
Maimed or some.
Oh, that's the shadow doll, y'all. That's the doll I'll be telling y'all about that people don't talk about. That this doll is made of. They say it's made of human bones.
In so many ways. So it's tragic.
We ain't gonna keep skipping over that fucking bride thing.
I don't think it's the bride. I think it's the bride's clothes, and they just put it on a mannequin to showcase it. But she said in the beginning, you heard she said all these pieces have been obtained from areas where people have died. So if like people died at a crime scene. If a motherfucker died in my room, like for example, she basically like taking Michael. You know what I'm saying? Because she feel like it could potentially have something to do with it. Like that's the type of shit they do.
In the museum. And there's some people that are afraid to even go in. Right here is a conjuring mirror. Everything and anything in here we have investigated.
They got a Necronomicon. That's the shit that Evil Dead tried to replicate. They got a real Necronomicon book from Evil Dead.
Don't ever touch anything. And if you do, let me know.
Did y'all hear what she said?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm telling y'all. They was disrespecting this woman, saying that this shit was fraud and it was fake, right? And she said, don't touch anything. If you do, let me know. They done took Annabelle out the motherfucking case and done put her on a tour. She in New Orleans. She in San Antonio, Texas. She in the West Virginia State Prison. Y'all think nothing ain't come on, bro. Motherfucking plantations burning down to the ground. Fucking.
And you know bro. And you know, with certain motherfuckers that couldn't wait for them to pass so they can go and do what they want to do and shit. Like,
man, the fucking voodoo lady, the voodoo queen house burnt down 2 days ago. Marie LaView and fucking Nola New Orleans. Come on, bro.
This is the worst thing in here.
You said that's the worst thing.
I'm not gonna stare at it though. So you can take the picture, but I'm not gonna stare at it.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? She said, well, you could take the picture, but I ain't gonna stare at that mother. Look, Lorraine Warren herself said, take the picture, but I ain't looking at that motherfucker. Look, you could tell she was scared as hell.
I'm not gonna stare at it though. So you can take the picture, but I'm not gonna
yeah, you can tell she's shaking up.
That,
man, they gonna put that motherfucker close to the screen
exactly.
like that. They trying to,
yeah, like,
bro, why they do that?
You have to conjure the spirits in order to get him. You know, you're not going to get him by just walking around here.
And that's the one that's sort of depicted a little bit.
Bro, look at that fucking doll, bro.
I ain't looking at her ass.
No, I'm just saying that's scary as fuck, bro.
I ain't looking at that. I ain't looking at that.
Annabelle doll. Yes.
Look, they got a priest coming in that mother.
Son of the Holy Spirit, amen.
What has been done is circular embolism, which is prayers, are said all the time, you know, to pray.
A priest to bless.
Yes, yes, definitely.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit's actually unsettling when you really look into this shit, because it's like
Young Life went to the fucking what's her name? But they went to the Bathsheba's grave. What? In the Conjuring house.
Yeah, that's why I said if I hit 50K, I want to spend a night in the Conjure house, the real one in Rhode Island.
Definitely. Yes. Oh my.
Hey, y'all, would that be a live celebration to spend a night in a Conjuring house if I hit 50K on YouTube?
God, yes. I can't do that.
It's November 1st, 1971.
Oh, yeah, you can't play that. So that's pretty much the video. I don't want to show that because that's probably copyright. We're going to get into some more, though. W. Adam. My boy Adam came in with another super. He said, if I went to the Warren Museum, I would have to wear a big-ass trash bag like Missy Elliott so I don't touch me. Nah, you know what's crazy, though, Adam? I know you playing, but not on some real shit, bro. I probably have to wear gloves or something. Like, not when I meet Annabelle, because I'm going to just, like, I done seen a lot. I'm going to pull up a video from people meeting her recently, but a lot of people, they're standing in front of the Annabelle case. They ain't being close to it, but in the museum, I'm wearing gloves, a big-ass bubble coat, hella rosaries. Because like Adam said, don't be drunk in that motherfucker. Don't have your shoes tied, because you step on that motherfucker, boy, I'm going to tell you something. You fall into some shit, bruh. That's all I'm going to say. You're cooked. W. Adam. Now, Adam, I'm right there with you, boy. Fucking trash. I'm going to wear a motherfucking hazmat suit.
Man, I'm surprised B ain't ever do no deep dive on that, like the museum, like the ones he know about. Like,
it's a lot of Conjuring content coming as the movie kick up, and I'm so happy that I was one of the only ones to cover the Conjuring Last Rites, like in my community, because that motherfucker almost like 10,000 views off of the breakdown, the one I posted about the Schmurl family. But W. Adam, appreciate that, bro. Let me give you some Lost Boys. Nah, I ain't gonna lie though, the trash bag is crazy.
Good night, bloodsucker. No!
You broke my heart. It's okay. You broke my heart.
So, like, look. This... Wait, where's the woman that... Let me see. Look, here go a video. Oh no, I ain't about to play it. I'm gonna see Annabelle getting moved.
yeah, y'all see that UK boy won the MVP for the NBA. Here we go, right here, bro. Final Destination Bloodlines Ended Explained. Y'all go like my brother's video.
Yeah, appreciate it, y'all.
What's next for the franchise?
Damn. We got us another good video, y'all. They moving Annabelle. This is 8 years ago.
Motherfuckers look scared as fuck.
Welcome to the Warren's Occult Museum. We're here filming live when you get to witness the transportation of Annabelle from the old case to the new case.
Oh,
most
man.
diabolical, most haunted, most
We
evil
called her
item
diabolical
in the occult museum and around the world. I'm going to hand it over to Tony, and Tony will explain a little bit about Annabelle and how NESPR was founded.
Thanks, Dan. Welcome, everybody, on Facebook. We are here live at the Occult Museum, the Warren's Occult Museum, which was founded in 1952 by Ed and Lorraine Warren. And probably the most evil object in this museum is the Annabelle doll. And what we endeavor to do tonight is to move the doll from its secure place here at the museum into a
Come pay me to do that, goddamn.
that we use when we do our Night of Annabelle events. We have the next one coming up on March 11th. We're going to have 3 artifacts.
They've been doing tours, it seemed like.
From the museum here.
Bro, what's the use if you ain't gonna be able to live to spend the money?
Restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
The lecture.
Man, Lyden said I ain't going nowhere near that dog. Miss Erica, are you scared? I'm sorry, Miss Erica. I know she's scared. I'm definitely not going anywhere near the Haunted Museum or anything. It's too much of a risk.
Michael the Archangel prayer.
Yeah, the person who moved about the move
is going to.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Extreme caution, and we'll talk about that. How he's going to transport the doll over.
Yeah, you think it's too like risky? Like say like
made himself, and it's very, very secure.
Somebody got that gift like Lorraine got. You think it's probably too risky for them to even go like visit that doll?
I'm going to open the
Hell
case
yeah!
up. I'm not going to touch it right now. I don't have any gloves or anything on. That's the real.
Before we get into them moving it, I'm telling you, I think that Bone lady in New Orleans, that voodoo lady, I think that she the reason that shit happened. She said, "Go to hell," and then when she kept throwing the tambourine in the water, can't do that, brother. Lorraine Warren just said, "Don't challenge it or nothing." You over there? Come on, bro. What the fuck?
Doll.
And you know, she told her to go to hell, right? It's so funny that motherfucking plantation was hell on earth.
Yep.
Flames.
Out with the St. Michael the Archangel prayer.
It's like they get a kick out of that. Like, you all like, oh, you think I'm playing? Watch this.
Protection against the malice and snares of the devil.
I'm your Huckleberry.
We rebuke him. We humbly pray. Do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God.
Damn, Annabelle, 33 inches.
And all the evil spirits who wander through the world for the ruin of souls. Amen. Now, Dan has already drenched his hands in holy water.
Bro, what the fuck?
Himself. Yeah.
Is they playing insidious music?
Received the blessing from a Roman Catholic priest. Now, I'm going to have Dan do it for that reason, because he already visited the priest and had the blessing over him. So Dan is going to do it very, very quickly. And before we even do it, we're going to get some more holy water and put some more holy water on Dan's hands, as you can see here.
Hell yeah, you better put holy water. Look.
I want you to bless yourself too. And Dan also.
Well, you know what would be even more risky?
He just converted to
what?
Catholicism.
That's having a tour, having people, everybody lined up to come in there because a motherfucker.
They did.
That's it.
They used to do them. Remember I told you that, bro? Like no bullshit. Like 5 years ago, me and Monica was like on this conjuring high. Like, and Monica was like, "Would you go to the museum?" And me and Monica really looked into it. And when we looked, we found out they was doing virtual tours. And they stopped doing the in-person tours because people weren't taking that shit serious.
Yeah,
it was too risky.
Yeah, motherfucker bumping into this shit.
You was able to book the session and go in the Warren Museum. They don't let they stopped.
Now we're taking this very seriously. This is not a joke. I want you to know this is not a joke. This doll has caused havoc to many, many people. And we believe it is the cause of the death of a young man who came here on a motorcycle one day. Ed Warren was giving a short presentation in the museum. He had about 10 or 12 young people here.
Like that, with a challenge.
And as he was talking about the doll and the history of the doll, and happened to mention that one incident happened where Lou, a fiance of one of the girls who...
That ain't going to challenge me, though. He's from downtown. Annabelle ain't going to fuck with me. Shit.
He was laying on the couch. Annabelle's on the other end of the couch in this
That don't
apartment.
mean nothing.
Yeah, he
He
tried.
to start,
Fuck
and he
that.
started to sweat. And he said, "Geez, I just had the worst nightmare." And Donna, who owned the doll, looked at Lou and said, "What happened?" He said, "I had the worst nightmare in the world. I had a dream that this doll was crawling up my leg, finally started strangling me to death." He was very eerie. What he did, though, is he took the doll and he grabbed it with both hands off the couch and he threw it across the room. And as he did, he said, "This is just a Raggedy Ann doll. It couldn't hurt anybody." As he did that, 7 psychic wounds appeared on his chest, 4 on his chest, 3 on his stomach. The kind of wounds where it looks like a scratch mark where blood would come through his t-shirt. And that's when they knew that they weren't dealing with anything that was human. Ed was explaining that, and the young man came up to the case and started banging on the glass. And as he banged on the glass, he's saying, "This is just a bunch of bunk. If that doll can put scratches on somebody, do it to me right now." That is the problem. He challenged the demonic.
Take his ass to that museum.
Why would you challenge the unknown, something that you know nothing about, the intangible, the unseen? That's what he did. And Ed told him and his girlfriend to leave. "You better get out of here now. I can't put up with that." He came on a motorcycle. 3 hours later, though, that young man was dead. And we know what happened because the girl didn't die. He did. She said, after getting out of the hospital, she said that the last thing she could recall was laughing and joking about the doll with her boyfriend on his motorcycle when he lost total control, went straight out into a tree and died instantly. You would never challenge the demonic. Now, we're not challenging this doll in any fashion. All we're going to do is transport this doll from one enclosure to another. And we're going to do it quickly. Dan right now is wearing protective gloves.
Gloves ain't enough, bro. Like Adam said, I need a motherfucking garbage bag.
He's already put holy water on his hands. That's how you.
He got some big ass, thick ass Amazon gloves on.
Be in contact with the aura of that doll, which is touching the surface of the doll with your human hands. You don't want to do that. People say, "Well, how can that be encased in here and be safe?" Well, we do have a priest come here every 2 or 3 months to say ritual blessings. I'm going to do a binding ceremony myself.
Yeah, that motherfucker needed 2 or 3 days a week.
Yeah. So Dan, I'm gonna leave it to you now to handle it and do it. And while you're doing that, I'll open that door on that one. Okay.
Well, I was scared as fuck. Look, he opened that motherfucker right away. Man, he coloring it too.
Right over here. Go ahead to the new case.
He was upstairs gonna play some motherfucking music and shit, make it creepier.
Hell no, I'm not gonna lie. They bad as hell for doing that.
Bro, he
bro.
held it like this.
Yeah.
So she up against this and all that shit. What if her head would have leaked on his neck like, "Thank you"? Your ass is cursed.
We'll lock it up later.
You're like, "Oh my god, I didn't put holy
Hey,
water on my
Prima.
neck."
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Bro, what if he would have dropped her on accident?
Ladies and gentlemen, never going to leave that case again. This is the case that will stay here in the museum, and when we transport it to the banquet facility, it'll be in the case. It'll never leave that case. That was the only time we're going to touch that doll from now until hopefully forever.
It's a damn lie. Y'all done touched that motherfucker again.
First, I want us to do this. Dan, let's bless ourselves. In the name of the Father, the Son.
This was 8 years ago.
In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, with the intercessions of the Blessed and Immaculate Virgin Mary, Mother of God, Blessed Michael the Archangel, Blessed Apostles, Peter and Paul, Saints Benedict, Basil, Padre Pio, Bruno,
All right.
Bro, what if they get like a priest or something who think they powerful and they know what they doing, but motherfucker don't do like the prayer right or some shit. You
I don't
know
even think it's about the prayer. I think that shit is about like I don't even know how to explain. I don't even think that shit about the prayer. I think that shit is about. Look,
shit, you gotta say some type of words and shit. Shit.
This the dude right here. This the dude right here. That's look.
Maybe that was Annabelle saying I didn't want to be in that case.
That's the one who touched it. But that This the recent one at Texas that just happened a couple days ago.
Okay, and of course,
Look.
accident after someone mocked her.
Yes, there was a gentleman.
Yup, look, in the case, the real Annabelle.
The girlfriend survived.
Wow. Okay, is it true that the Annabelle doll once wrote notes saying "Help me"?
Yes, on parchment paper. So when the nurses had the doll, when they would come home from work, they will see these pieces of parchment paper written in crayon saying "Help me" on it. So that's when the activity started happening in the house. And they had to call the warrant. Well, actually, they called the priest first. And then the priest says, well, I don't know much about this. I know somebody that is involved with these haunted objects. And they gave them the information.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit is scary, bro.
Yeah.
And this is where they took Annabelle, the Black Swan Inn. The fuck? One of the most haunted places in San Antonio, Texas, bro.
Fest is a great place.
It's like they're trying to open a door to some other shit. Like they're not just taking Annabelle to a place; they're taking her to a place where the shit is already haunted.
Yeah, like you almost like you letting the demons gather and shit. Like, hey, what's up, y'all? I'm back.
Itself. Very active. I've investigated at least, but here at this event, you're around like-minded people.
Trying to see if they show the. Oh damn! It's one where a motherfucker took a picture with it.
Look, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm the most God-fearingest person. Everybody know I love God, but I'm not, bruh. I still don't fuck with certain shit too. I'm smart. I know to leave well enough alone. I don't want to fuck around and find out. Shit, I ain't going looking for shit. Because once you find out, it be already too late. Why not? That's like if you find Bigfoot or something. It's too late now. You shouldn't have went looking for the motherfucker in the first place. Like, leave shit
Nah,
on.
that shit crazy that they got her on tour like that.
Yeah, motherfuckers caring about that money. That's what it is, that money on. Going to that motherfucking cornfield that you found one of the motherfucking clowns in the cornfield, and your ass, it's too late.
Hold on.
Yeah, Miss Erica, that's how I am. Like, I ain't trying to fuck around and find out nothing. Like, I love God, but God ain't tell you. That's one thing I tell people. No matter how powerful you think you is, number one, you're not God, and number two, God tell you to be smart too. He gave you a mind to think. Shit.
I was fine. I was laughing and stuff before we walked in.
Hey, Jeff. Where are we going today?
Well, definitely not the Mansfield.
The Ohio State Reformatory.
Mansfield.
No,
they went to see Annabelle 3 days ago.
West Virginia.
Hey, shout out to them too, y'all.
Virginia State Penitentiary.
Amusement Lifestyle. Shout out to y'all, man.
Yes, that's right. West Virginia State Penitentiary.
Oh,
We're
no,
going to
they went
see
to the West Virginia one.
one of the top haunted dolls in the world. Can you guess who it is? Who is it, Jeff?
He like shit. Oh.
Well,
she's very famous.
She's number 3 on the list.
Number 3?
Robert the doll. He's number 1 on the list.
No, she's number 2, bro.
He's down in the Keys.
Virginia. But no, there's a special one making a trip from.
So they did a whole little
New
vlog.
England states, and that would be the Annabelle.
Let me see.
Right. We're going to see.
This the prison, West Virginia State Penitentiary, bro.
That's no way.
And they got the one from the movie too. I heard they bring the one from the movie too.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Look, that's the one from the movie.
Oh shoot! In this group, probably 10. I mean, I think this is all of us right here.
Is this all of us right here?
I believe so.
Come on forward here, folks. I work alone. I don't bite. And this is all about you. So later, there's going to be.
Yeah, tell Juice to take his ass up there. Go up there and touch it, Juice.
Not with me, shit. Stay your ass somewhere else. Don't come with me doing that shit. Prove a point, get your ass cooked in there.
You got to tell Annabelle, he ain't with us. Hey, he on his own, bro. Annabelle head and turning this shit looking.
If you need any counsel or assurance or holy water, or you want to just simply
I know who we can get for the Annabelle to pick her up. We can get Kenyatta and Kylan. Double K, touch that Annabelle.
Like, look, the doll is just sitting right there.
And he's also the skeptic.
She got like, come talk to me.
So, how many of you have experienced the paranormal? 2, 3?
Oh, yeah.
No?
Shit, I ain't never experienced no paranormal. I want to move.
When you went from spirit into these bodies, that is a paranormal event. And I will promise you and guarantee you that you will have another before it's all over. Nice meeting you. Bye, Sophie.
They actually picking that motherfucker up, moving it around places.
Bro, yes.
They tripping.
How many years did you spend on geometry and algebra?
I wonder if she deemed that disrespectful. Like, motherfucker, you keep moving me around, this you disrespecting me.
Oh no.
Bro, that'd be wild if she feel like disrespectful.
In high school, or the word paranormal, were you? But everyone that you can see today,
Shit, Miss Erica go pick her up. Erica probably don't care.
Experience paranormal. No one is exempt. So I say, the more you know about the paranormal, the better your life will be. I'm prepared for life. As here, not watching a football game, or doing your taxes.
Yeah.
You're learning something that your soul already knows you're going to encounter and express. So, when I first met Mr. Warren, the first 5 minutes, he taught me the difference between a ghost and an apparition. A ghost is
I saw someone on IG post a video of meeting a real Annabelle, and they said it didn't feel spooky, negative vibes from her. So I'm wondering if the I know who you're talking about. It was a female that had like a short haircut, Prima. I seen that. She said for her to be the real Annabelle, that she didn't feel like no essence or nothing around her, no aura. I'm not gonna lie. Then she tried to say like maybe that's not the real Annabelle doll. But I'm gonna tell you something. If they walking around doing that shit and that's not the real Annabelle and the real Annabelle somewhere locked up, they go get fried.
such as grandma.
Y'all peep Terry scared to watch this shit.
Oh, I'm watching, bro. I just gotta get that. I gotta get that message with Kyla said will push me into it.
Look.
Because he knows you want to see it. Mr. Warren wanted the devil exposed. Yes, they keep these in the items most of the time.
This is scary, though.
Expose the ways of the devil. Ouija boards, dowsing rods.
See, you heard the fuck he said? He said the reason they bringing it out so they can expose people to the devil.
What?
Swear to God, he just said that.
Yeah,
look,
he's tripping.
The hell?
Me and Rivera made this case for because he knows you want to see it. Mr. Warren wanted the devil exposed. Yes, they keep these in the items most of the time, but we know you want to see them, and this is how we bring them out for you to expose them.
Shit.
Dowsing rods, curses.
Look, dude sitting right there with the flannel. Like, yeah, go ahead and talk on, motherfucker. Cause
attracts like. Remember? So that's how we teach people not to encourage things into your life. Dan will tell you now how he made the case and how he was divinely led to do with certain features of that case for protection, an insult to the inhuman demonic.
As I told you, my name is Dan Rivera. I'm the Warren Senior Lead Investigator. My job is help clients. We bring in the team members. We bring in the clergy. And we also bring in Ryan as well, known for Ryan Creel. As Ryan has studied psychology, so he's a psychologist now. And we'll bring clients in as well. So the reason why I built this case is because the museum was closed down to the public for some of the issues in the town of Monroe, Connecticut. So I built this case to replicate Ed's original case, but I took extra precautions when I built this case. There's 3 crosses on there that represents the Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
damn.
Annabelle behind the black.
That's how you know that shit the real deal.
Yeah. On each side of the case, I put a plaque on there. It's the same type of plaque on each side. Then we had a priest do the binding ritual on the case. We had Father Bob come in monthly, and he will
What's up, Danielle?
So saying that, you guys are protected. Now, when I originally moved the Annabelle, I knew her strength. Got into a car accident trying to go help a client.
What the hell? Wait, he said he got into a car accident trying to help a client. So fuck, hold up. The dude on the motorcycle died in the accident. The fucking priest ran into a fucking 16-wheeler, totaled his car, damn near died. He obviously still alive. What the fuck?
Yeah, ain't true. All that messed up was funny. Yeah.
Saint Benedict, Saint Michael, Saint Benedict, Saint Michael in each finger. And that protects me when I handle these objects in the museum.
Smash that like button, y'all.
Smash the like button, y'all.
Take pictures. If you have any questions, come to us.
Me and Prima go pick Annabelle up. We don't care, do we, Prima? We'll pick her up. Me, Erica, Miss Prima, and Brandon. We all pick Annabelle up.
Shit. Oh shit, they about to go meet her.
And she helps us, driving out around the country and everything. So she's a big help, and she helps out. So was this the one from the movie? That's from Annabelle.
Wow. That's from Annabelle Comes Home.
Yeah, one brother.
I walked in the room. I'm like, oh my god, she's out. I was like, wait, wrong one.
She's scary.
That motherfucker said she's scary. You damn right she's scary. She there to be scary.
Yeah.
Man, that's actually scary as hell, bro.
I'll be scared to get too close because if you trip or something, boy.
Damn, this is a World War shoe and skeleton foot. This World War era shoe with skeletal remains was found in the 1960s near the town of Nancy, France. The shoe and human foot were taken by an archaeologist and later given to a private collector and placed in their collection of oddities. The energy around the artifact is said to be very strong. There are witness claims of tapping on the glass and movement from within the case, donated by the Thomas family of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. And that's their next stop in July.
Was a gentleman down in PA that believed he was a vampire. He thought he was a vampire, and he would sleep in that coffin, and he would go out in the middle of the night and just attack people and fire them. He ended up going into the same side.
Ooh wee! They got a picture with the screen used one. Let's see how they take a picture with the real one.
Yeah, let's see how the next one with the real one be. Like we forced.
Guess y'all don't be that fucking close with the real one. Oh, they got that shit. But then this happened when we're out.
Grief in there.
What the?
I don't know why. I was fine. I was laughing and stuff before we walked in. As soon as I walked in that room, I almost asked the priest that was there to touch me with some holy water because I felt it affecting me. It's not fun. This stuff is not funny. You don't joke around about this stuff.
I'm not laughing.
You said I'm not laughing.
Can you guys stop recording me, please? I feel really stupid.
Anytime about a McDonald's.
Nothing stupid about it.
I can't help it.
Did you hear? I'm not trying to laugh at you, ma'am, but did you hear the boyfriend say it's nothing stupid about it? Because she see he make a show like, don't challenge shit, don't say shit. Because you talking about shit feels stupid, just be quiet. He said nothing stupid about it. He said that shit quick as fuck. Like, don't say
what he said about a McDonald's hamburger and shit trying to be funny.
Hey, look, hold up.
As soon as I walked in that room, I almost asked
he said that shit quick as
priest that was
hell.
there to touch me with some holy water because I felt it affecting me. It's not fun. This stuff is not funny. You don't joke around about
Watch this, Terry.
I'm not laughing. I feel like I weigh 30 or 40 pounds And stop the McDonald's cheeseburger.
Can you guys stop recording me, please? I'm really
Why the
stupid.
fuck would he? I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to make her feel better.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you bring up a cheeseburger? She obviously is stressed.
Nothing stupid about it.
Out of camera. He said there's nothing stupid about it.
I can't help it. This is what I didn't want to do in front of them. I was like literally holding it in the whole time because I felt something affecting me really bad. That's why.
I'm gonna get the hell off of that.
Whoa.
All right, y'all. We're gonna move on from Annabelle. See if we can get on Robert real quick. He probably ain't gonna have that much because you know Annabelle popular because of the movies.
Yeah, Robert, boy,
see.
motherfucker staying away from him. Robert, like, come on, man. If you challenge Robert, boy, your ass probably instantly gone.
Look,
Robert probably don't play around, boy. Yeah, boy, he would have cheered me up with a cheeseburger. You talking about cheeseburger, boy? I forgot about Annabelle, boy. We hit it to McDonald's.
Man. Let me see if they.
Shit, me and Ken, y'all done pick up that Annabelle doll. Ain't that right, Ken? Ain't that right, Ken? Shit, we picking up that Annabelle doll and we gonna give it to Brandon. Like, here you go, B. Put this in your room.
Look, here go the girl at the museum with the Robert the doll. Look, she got the fake one in her hand, the real one in the glass. Look what she doing. She telling him, like, put your spirit in this doll. I want to take you home. Sat it on the fucking glass.
Oh, she's tripping.
And asked for it. And then ended up in a fucking hospital in critical condition. If I was somebody that was with her when we left at that museum, y'all know what the fuck I would have did.
We can go, Ken, y'all. Let's go to that haunted restaurant. Shoot, eat some good-ass food. You going, Kenyatta? You gonna go with me? Tell the type of dude that asked for a cheeseburger. Oh, I would ask for a cheeseburger. Shit, I did that shit at Amazon before. I like I'm stressed out. Like, man, can somebody just get me some food? They're like, we got you, Terry. We'll buy you some food. As soon as they walk off to get my food, I'll start smiling. Now you cover your mouth smiling like. Oh yeah, Paula. Everybody. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of people heard of Resurrection Mary. Resurrection Mary. That's a crazy going down that highway and Resurrection. Because they say Resurrection Mary get in a car on your ass. I don't know if they say she talked to you, but that's one thing I never do, B. I never do that shit where like trying to see if Resurrection Mary get in your car and shit. No way.
Yeah, nah, hell no. Look, they went to visit Robert.
A little spooky. Everything
that big ass
history, and it's here for us to learn and appreciate. And that was casemate number 5 for Robert the doll. You may also make donations to Robert.
Donation?
People have donated things.
Yeah, I ain't saying nothing.
And
you don't donate to him.
People have wrote things.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know if I could go see Annabelle with you, bro. Why would the fuck would you ask him? Why the fuck would you donate to him?
Bro, why would you donate to a dog? A dog can't do nothing with no money.
He was collecting hella money too. He had
what a dog gonna do with some money? That's what I'm saying. People be crazy. I ain't giving no dog no money. He can't do nothing with it. There's no way.
I ain't gonna lie. Terry go get his ass fried, boy.
Yo,
going to one of the
am I wrong,
museums.
chat? Man, he's sitting in there, man. That dog can't do nothing. What you gonna give him money for? He ain't even looking over there no money. He trying to cook people. He ain't trying to get no money for no food or nothing. He trying to cook your ass. He don't want no money. What they trying to pay for their life? Like, man, don't kill me, Robert. Here, take this $1.
Go to the haunted house restaurant. I went before. It's the
Did
food
they have
was
the
actually
food?
good.
Was the food good?
Yeah, it was. He was trying to cheer her up with a cheeseburger. Nah, he was tripping. Then so there was a warehouse downtown for me, and a worker died in there in the 80s. My family tree relatives worked for the warehouse, and ghost cause of death matches my family members. Death? What? Hold up, y'all. I'm trying to find a good Robert the Dog video.
Yeah, Adam talking about resurrection. Mary is a snack, man. I ain't gonna never find out, Adam. You heard about that story before then, UB, about Resurrection Mary?
Yeah.
On the highway, man, they said she be getting the people cars. Man, there's no way. Yep. That's why I don't do that, Kenyatta, because I know I'll be eating up everything. I'm greedy as it is. I'll be eating up the whole crib.
Damn, this was 15 years ago.
Now we're actually in the museum, and we have just met the famous Robert the Doll. Now, the story behind Robert the Doll is that he was given to a little boy by his Bahamian nanny, and that Robert is a spirit doll, and he has his own spirit.
Does that count, bro, if you start capping on
He
it?
kept Robert the Doll even after
I'm gonna kick your ass off the stream. You do that. You ain't gonna put no bad juju over here, boy. You can start your shit up on everything's Terry, boy.
Now Robert lives in a museum. And
I
now
just
asked taking pictures.
Yep.
So we did ask his permission. I didn't get a yes, but I didn't get a no. So we're gonna take a picture of Robert. And if he doesn't like you,
Don't he gotta get a
he
permission?
ruins your camera. So let's
You just asked for permission. You ain't here.
What she say?
Robert, we're gonna take another picture of you. Is that okay?
See?
Oh, okay.
Heard
Well, I was about to say, did she get permission?
She made sure she asked for that motherfucking permission.
Yeah, but how do you know he's saying yeah though? Motherfucker can ask for permission, but
And that's why people be writing them letters and shit to him, because they be facing shit after that.
y'all know what, chat? I feel like since B from downtown, he should just challenge them dolls, man. That's what I feel. What y'all think, chat?
Damn, it was a dude who stayed overnight in the museum with Robert. We can't watch it though.
Man, he stayed overnight.
Man, hell yeah. I don't know how he did that. I'm not doing that shit. I don't even want to know how the fuck he did it, but he did it.
Yeah, he really wanted some content, boy.
Hold up, y'all. Try to find us another one.
Give money to him is diabolical, though.
Well, that motherfucker Terry go.
I'm just saying, bro. I don't think they think that's disrespectful though. If you talking about giving money to him. Nah, I think that'd be disrespectful though, Colin. If you try to take some of the money out of there, that'd be disrespectful.
If you do that, boy, you ain't in the right state of mind. What the fuck you doing that for?
Yeah, and it's only singles and stuff. Like, man.
Hold up, y'all. I'm trying to find. Yeah, there ain't too many videos on Robert. You just gotta know about him for real.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to find one for y'all. Let me see.
Yeah, Resurrection Mary definitely. They said Resurrection Mary was good looking, and then she get in the car and shit. I forget if they said she speaks to you or not. But man, I never ride down that road. And bro, when I first seen something about Resurrection Mary, it was on Unsolved Mysteries. Remember, Unsolved Mysteries got that creepy ass music. Bro.
Hold up.
Adam said, "Find a video for Resurrection Mary."
All right, I got you, Adam. Damn, it's a motherfucker searching for Resurrection Mary on the street.
What? Oh, yeah.
Oh God, look. Adam, you want a video? I got a video for you. It's a motherfucker searching for her on the street late night.
Man, he tripping.
The fuck came up in your mind to make you search for Resurrection Mary at night while it's raining? What's gonna make that fucking car spin out?
Man, he tripping.
Like he really driving. Look. Hold up, I ain't gonna do because it. Dude just driving. I just want to show y'all that. Let me see if I can find one though. Let's see. Damn, her shit is in Chicago.
What?
That's actually close.
I ain't know that. Man, maybe we should have looked this one up. Big, I want to go. Oh, no.
All right.
To get you into the spirit, we thought we'd give you some nightmare material by showing you some terrifying reports from Halloween in the 1980s. Keep watching if you dare.
I caught up with Richard Crowe and his gang of ghost hunters as they filed into their last stop on the terrifying tour. Were there any ghosts at the Red Lion pub? Yikes, there's one. No, it's just a painting. What's this? A monster from beyond? No, just a sculpture. All right, Richard Crowe, what are you up to?
We're wrapping up a 5-hour tour right now, Rick, and tonight we've already seen the location where John Dillinger was shot down, which is haunted, the site of the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. We've done the Resurrection Triangle in search of Resurrection Mary. We were out looking for the Maple Lake Ghost Light, the southwest suburbs. We're all over the Chicagoland area. Now we're wrapping up here in a genuine haunted British pub.
While some of his Ghostbusters chowed down, others talked about this tour.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, you go around Chicago, see a lot of sights.
She ain't got so many videos on her either. Hold up.
If I was a ghost, I want to be able to touch things so I can stealing people food. Resurrection Terry be stealing everybody food, boy. Kenyatta be eating. Tacos would be gone.
There ain't even nobody talk about her for real. Like how the Warrens was.
Yeah, her shit'll probably be like more on like documentaries and shit, like on Netflix and shit like that.
All right, look at that.
Today in Willow Springs, Illinois. I'm here with Rich Purr, my friend and historian. Rich Purr, how you doing today?
Pretty good, Bob. Good to be here.
Amazing to have you with us here.
I was raised in Willow Springs and love Willow Springs, and it's got a lot of great stories, and that's why we're here today, right?
Today we are at the site behind us of the original Willowbrook Ballroom. Rich, why are we in front of the Willowbrook Ballroom? Construction of some condos happening now. Why are we here?
Well, this site is attached to the famous Resurrection Mary story, and one of the most famous ghosts, not only in Chicago but in the country. And it's been romanticized by many, and people are mesmerized by the story. And one of the versions of the main version of the story was that Resurrection Mary, danced at this ballroom.
So today we're going to explore a ghost story of Resurrection Mary. Stay tuned.
Burial plots and whatever. There are a couple different women named Mary that are potential candidates to be Resurrection Mary. Now, the first one is Mary Bregovi, and she lived on South Damon Avenue.
Her last name was Bregovi.
Yeah. The interesting thing is, one of the stories is a guy went to the ballroom, and back then before it was the Willowbrook Ballroom, it was called the O. Henry Ballroom.
Okay, and I've heard that too.
And so anyway, before that, this woman Mary, she's at a dance, and this is another version. She's at a dance with her boyfriend, and she gets into a fight, and she storms off, and it's a wintry night, and she starts walking home along Archer Avenue and gets hit by a hit-and-run driver. he gets killed. So that's the main story. But the two women that they found are most credible Marys is one, this Mary Bergova, and she had come on a double date to the ballroom and danced and everything, and didn't walk home, but she was later killed in a car wreck in Chicago in the Loop when the car she was in slammed into an L train, support, and she got ejected from the car and died.
Wow.
But nonetheless, her story is interesting because she did live on Damon Avenue.
Okay.
And one of the most compelling stories of Jerry Hollis, I think is his name, in 1930 something, was that he danced with a girl and she felt cold to the touch. She asked him, or he offered to ride, to give her a ride home, I think maybe with his brother. And they got her address and they were going a certain way, but she asked them to stop at Resurrection, right in front of Resurrection Cemetery.
Yeah.
And she got out and she just basically kind of disappeared into the distance.
Wow.
That's creepy as fuck.
Man, what the fuck?
He went to the house, the address that he had gotten, and the door opened and it was a woman, and he asked, is Mary here? Did she make it home safe or whatever? And the mother said Mary died years ago, and he saw a picture of Mary.
Bruh.
Man, what the fuck?
Yeah, Resurrection Mary story is crazy.
Damn, she died years ago. That's crazy.
He had danced
I think it was
with her.
originally. Yeah, Danielle. Yeah, this is a famous story. What the
Mary and the family, on a coffee table or whatever in the background.
Oh, so he was dancing with a ghost.
Yes.
He was with a ghost that night, the night before.
Yep.
Yikes. So, Rich, we find ourselves walking on Archer Avenue. According to the story, isn't this where Resurrection Mary was hit?
Yep, somewhere along this stretch right here where she left the Willowbrook Ballroom, or maybe then it was the Old Henry, and got struck by a vehicle.
So now, and this is where during ghost times, this is where people see the vision of Resurrection Mary is on Archer Avenue.
Right, anywhere I think between the Willowbrook Ballroom site and Resurrection Cemetery.
So, and it's only what, about 3 miles?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Damn, they going to the cemetery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Rich, you've lived in this area for a while, right?
My whole life, and
your whole life?
Yeah, 59 years.
So let me ask you, how do you remember people talking about Resurrection Mary?
Oh yeah, definitely. People have a love affair with the story, but it's something that it's attached to this area, to Archer Avenue, to Willow Springs, to Justice. It comes with the territory.
So I remember as a child hearing about, right around Halloween, like right around this time, hearing about Resurrection Mary and the Willowbrook Ballroom and dancing and just this lore of this woman who would appear on Archer Avenue. But I remember hearing Richard Crowe ghost stories on the radio. WGN would play the ghost story with Richard Crowe, like he would be on there talking about Resurrection Mary.
Yeah, and I think actually, you mentioned Halloween, and people like to think about ghosts on Halloween, but I think there's some talk out there about how December is a time frame. And again, you remember when was she supposedly killed by that car? It was the winter time.
Wow.
She was walking home in the winter time. And I think, so December, I think, is a higher rate of occurrence.
So, Rich, we find ourselves at the gate of Resurrection Cemetery. I'd love to hear a little bit more about the story of when Mary was dropped off here.
Well, on the way home, the drivers taking Mary home, she will always ask to be dropped off at Resurrection Cemetery, and then she, disappears in the distance. There was also one story where a man was passing by and saw this woman in a white dress behind the gates when the cemetery was closed, and so when he looked back, she was gone. And so he went to look near the gate and noticed that the gate was bent a little bit, a couple of the bars.
Hold up, y'all. Listen to this idea I just came up with.
Oh, wait.
Bro. If I set a goal in the future, right? If I set a goal in the future, Chicago like 4 hours away. Look, if I set a goal in the future and we hit that goal like we did for Willie too, because I'm gonna have to travel, get a hotel, food. What if we went to Resurrection Cemetery at night? Bro, what if we did a daytime and nighttime?
Being Monty, y'all.
Nah, Monty will come. Bro, where she'll come? What if, though? But only if we hit the goal. Would y'all be down? Like this Halloween season. They said it's active in Halloween season. What if we drive 4 hours up the highway? And I've been to Chicago before. It ain't that bad of a drive. And we go to the Resurrection Mary Cemetery, bro. Bro, I think that'd be fucking lit.
Yeah, then y'all let me know how it went.
I'll go, bro. Nah. Oh, God.
Bro, what if Resurrection Mary get in the car?
Nah, I think that'd be a live ass idea, because for this to be that famous, to be that close to us, bro.
But what if
only
it's
thing?
real,
Only thing is, we just have to hit the goal for like hotel and shit, bro. But I'll do that shit.
You don't think it's real?
I mean, it sounds like an interesting story, like.
Bro,
and that there was actually
what y'all do,
a
chat?
handprint burned into the bar.
We're taking a drive in Resurrection Cemetery, and
they driving
it feels a little spooky here.
Yeah.
Like Resurrection Mary could be out at any time. Rich, what do you think?
It is a little spooky. I mean, because everyone knows
that's crazy.
people that
Heavenly
are
stuff like that, they look spooky, bro. Like, bro.
Yeah, what, Terry?
They have no reason.
Heavenly stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, seriously, ghost stories
Word.
they wouldn't be ghost stories if people had never seen a ghost, right? I mean, like you say, many sane people are known to tell ghost stories.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever known someone personally who said they saw a ghost?
Yes.
Yeah, like real people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's the thing.
So in the 70s, I think we mentioned before, they did some updates to the cemetery. And at that time, they apparently moved Mary Bregovi's grave to an unmarked grave. And after that time, there were more frequent sightings of Mary.
Wow.
Probably because of her unrest.
Wow. So the spirit was stirred, and then that's when, where did people were seeing her on Archer Avenue?
Yeah, and a matter of fact, I mean, I heard one story. There's one story of a cab driver picking her up, and might have picked her up. We just passed the Old Willow Shopping Center at Archer and Willow Springs Road, and she stopped. She got him to stop at Chet's Melody Lounge, yes,
okay.
Which is right across the street here. And she got out of the cab and went in, and the driver, didn't want to get, cheated on his fare, so he followed her in and
into the lounge,
and asked people, "Hey, did you see that girl come in?" And then they said, "No, this door didn't open," and so they didn't see her come in.
So the lore is that he went in to find the woman who had just left, and they had no idea what the cab driver was talking about.
Right.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Mary's spirit was stirred in the 70s, and it keeps happening.
So this is the story of Resurrection Mary, based on information I've heard, and it's just it keeps living.
We've heard about this our whole lives, though, Rich. Like, this is a story since we were little kids.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I would go there. I swear to God, I would. Because we'd have to pay for like gas. You have to put in a GPS.
I'm gonna tell
We
y'all
like gas hotel.
B, I'm going, but I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I'm gonna tell B and I'm gonna tell Adam. If I see Resurrection Mary, I'm getting them digits.
Oh yeah, see Terry.
Yeah. It'll be the first time I ever got a ghost. You feel me? Yup. Resurrection Mary. Jerry laughing. Yeah, Panero. This shit. Yeah, it do. Wednesdays get crazy. Thursdays get crazy too. But Wednesdays always be good shit. Now be clear, y'all. None of the streams miss. But it's just something about Wednesdays, man. The horror and chills be crazy word. That's right, Miss Erica. Hey.
What's Erica say?
She get the laughing emoji. Yeah, Miss Erica. Hey, I have to. Hey, it's a chance that might be my last day on Earth. You never know. Resurrection Mary might say, "Hey, I'm gonna show you something, Terry. Unalive me." But guess what? I asked for that number before she unalived me, though.
All right. Yup, Resurrection Mary's location. I'm looking at it right now. It is only 4 hours and 28 minutes away. That's not bad.
Bro, they said They said she. Man, dude said
that was scary, low key.
Yeah, they said she got in the car. That's diabolical word.
Man, to think that she was a real person, and she said drop him off at the cemetery, and she on. Come on, man. All right, y'all. We finna pick our Halloween movies and we finna end off, man. This is a good ass stream.
Man, Wednesday's always crazy, ain't it, B?
Or
Wednesdays.
All right, we got Halloween 78. We got Halloween 2. We got Halloween 4. We got Halloween 5. Halloween 6. We got H2O. We got, man, it's too much. I'm gonna put Halloween Res. And then we got Rob Zombie 2007. We got RZH2. And then we got H 2018. We got H Kills. H and wait. All right, so make sure 1, 2. All right, we got our picks. We gotta pull them out. Gotta pull out our notes. About to pick our picks for tomorrow, y'all. All right, this right here, this pick. Pull up there. I'm gonna put this on real quick so we can. All right, y'all. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. This is for Terry. Terry got Halloween 6, Curse of Michael Myers. All right. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. This for me. I got Halloween 5. All right, this for Terry. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Ooh, Terry got kills.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
All right, hold up. Oh, this for me. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. I got Halloween 2018. All right. Terry, shuffle, 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 shuffle. Terry got Rob Zombie.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Rob Zombie Halloween. You got the first one though. You got the first one. All right, shuffle, 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 shuffle.
I'm gonna get that unicorn one.
I got Halloween Ends. All right, Terry, shuffle, 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 shuffle. Ooh, Terry got 78. All right. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Here we go. Here we go. I got Halloween 4.
Oh hell no.
Yep. Terry. This one for Terry. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Oh, Terry got Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I mean, I like all of them. Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
God damn it.
I got Halloween 2. You said you want mustard on your sandwich.
Got that
All
fucking
right.
unicorn.
All right. This one for Terry. The next one goes to me. Terry has H2O. I got Resurrection. All right. It'll be very interesting. All right. So look. We go do it. So I have, you got to call yours out too, Terry. I got Halloween 5, Halloween 2018, Halloween Ends 4, Halloween 2, and Halloween Resurrection.
I got Halloween 6. Halloween Kills. Ugh! I got Halloween 2018. It's like nah, I
got 2018.
It's like nah, I got Rob Zombie. Damn. I got 78.
Oh damn.
78. I got God damn, this people clicking out. Hold on, B. Rob Zombie. I got 78. I got Rob Zombie 2. Fuck.
Yeah.
And I got H2O. Man, you want to make a trade, B?
Hell no. Nah. We go look. So we got six,
bro.
We got 6 movies each, bro. So what's interesting is I got some of the worst Halloweens. You got some of the worst Halloweens. You got some of the best Halloweens. I got some of the best Halloweens. So it's balanced out. I was afraid that it wasn't gonna be too balanced out. We both got everybody favorites. Feel me? Like we got the thing. The difference of it is people got not cult following. Well, some of the movies have big followings, bro. Like some of the ones I got big followings. Some of yours got big followings. So some people gonna be unalived on that hill, even if it's like a Halloween 5 or it's all about y'all tomorrow, y'all. So it ain't even about, it's about how much y'all standing behind these movies tomorrow. So we got 6 a pop. We go break it down with it's gonna be interesting. It's the first time we ever did this in I Like Scary history. We're gonna be breaking it down: posters, kills, characters, stories, scores, scenes. So we really breaking it down tomorrow. All the Halloween movies. Y'all better be there, man. Y'all asked for it. So it's gonna be lit tomorrow, man. It's gonna be a good way to end off the week. Nah, seriously. W fucking stream, man.
Yeah, this stream was man. These streams.
W stream.
W stream.
W stream. Hey, this was a good ass stream, bro. So far, these motherfuckers is like we 2 for 2 on the streams. So tomorrow, so we can have a good week. Let's go 3 for 3 on the streams to end off with a good week. W stream, man. Good rabbit holes tonight. Annabelle, Resurrection Mary, Robert the Doll, the Warrens. That was good shit. Like I was really invested. So hopefully y'all was invested. Y'all enjoyed it. Go check out my Final Destination video I just dropped. And Explained. It's a good video. I put a lot in that. So and Explained Final Destination video. Also check out my spoiler-free review of Rocka's new horror film, Bring Her Back. And tomorrow, y'all, we lit. We lit tomorrow. For first time ever, Halloween Franchise Showdown Horror of the Hill edition. Y'all know this type of edition, it gets crazy. And once again, check out that video. When y'all leave here, go smash the like button on it. That being said, you got anything you want to say, Terry, before we wrap up?
I love y'all. This was good. Great shit. Thanks for having me on, bro. Can't wait till tomorrow. Want to get that Rob Zombie 2 trade going.
Oh my god.
This was good shit. Everybody have a good night.
This was good shit. Yeah, good shit, man. Yeah, y'all. Go check out that Final Destination Bloodline video after this. Smash the like button on it. Leave a comment. And yeah, man, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. It's gonna be good shit. With that being said, man. Good night, Prima. Good night, my guy Adam W. Strain. I gotta get a Resurrection Mary a ride. I said, what? I said, good night, everyone. Be careful giving her a ride. Your ass might not make it tomorrow.
Hell no. Don't get that snack a ride. You be the last snack.
Good night, Miss Erica. Good night, Russ. This was a good stream. Annabelle Terry was talking a lot of shit. So take his food away and get his ass. Good night, everyone. Can't wait for tomorrow. That's right. Good night, y'all. And I'm gonna leave the comments up as we end off on the screen, see how that runs out and works. But with that being said, I want y'all to wait, shaking my head whenever we exploring areas like that. I'm a little scared. My bro wouldn't leave me alone. I ain't gonna lie, you gotta be careful with stuff like that, Nyla. You gotta be careful. It's the real deal. But with that being said, man, I want y'all to watch some horror movies. Stay scary out there. Peace. See y'all tomorrow at 8 o'clock sharp, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Love y'all. Till next time. Good night, y'all.
Peace, y'all. Rob Zombie 2.
As a matter of fact, it was.